When we started our fine arts program, I did a lot of research, and there's over 40 years now of educational research that really documents how important the arts are in building a better brain. And I like to talk to parents about that a lot, because what you're doing is building aptitudes for later brain development and growth.
Well, a fine arts program has a lot of benefits for a wide variety of kids. If the kids are really great with fine arts, whether they're great performers or great visual artists, then this gives them a chance, of course, to work on their skills that really are their interest and their passion. For a lot of other kids, it's just a great way of spending time and being creative within their high school years. And if they do that, then that makes it a lot easier for them to be engaged in everything else that's going on.
Well, the Fine Arts program gives all of our students an opportunity to express themselves and gain confidence in accomplishing things and mastering some of the skills that are not academic in nature exactly, but we find that kids that participate in the arts and in our other extracurriculars actually are better students. And the discipline and learning to work together and all of those skills that come about as a part of the arts program really makes people more employable and helps them a lot in life, I think.
My son especially, it's built his confidence. He's a visual artist, and it's given him a sense of belonging and purpose. He even in third grade talks about this being his career. You know, what could he do with this later on? It's something that he does all the time. It helps him to express himself, and he's even gotten to where he's started to make some simple cartoons. He loves, all the superheroes, and he's even started making little cartoon booklets with animation. So to me, that's exciting. It's something that makes him excited to come to school. It makes him excited to learn. And then he's seeing connections between that and math and science and social studies as well, which obviously makes him want to go to school because that'll make him a better artist.
Well, I have a daughter, and she's in kindergarten, and currently she's been taking choir. And one of the things that I've noticed in her is that she's very soft-spoken when she meets new people. She's not very... she doesn't receive, I would say, mistakes, and when she encounters things that she can't handle, she crawls, and it seems like crawls inside herself, and she just seems to be very shy. And last night we were at a kindergarten performance, and I was stunned. She walked up to the mic, and I was waiting for other people to join her, and she did a call and response where she sang a line and then the group sang back, and the arts just brought something out in her. It just gave her an opportunity to be something that she struggles with.
Well, it's not been an emphasis of traditional education. Most of the emphasis has been on the logic. But we have two sides of our brain, logical and creative, and we need to nurture ourselves and grow as much as possible. So for that reason, a lot of people are inexperienced and don't understand many things that are really incredibly vital to their future.
I think that joining a fine arts program is going to make you a lot more well-rounded person. You're not going to just get the skills that you learn in that particular fine arts class, but there's a lot of things that are really going to translate and help you out in your life. I know in my art classes, students are walking away with life skills, learning abilities to work in groups, learning math skills, just lots of really good hands-on life skills that are going to translate to no matter what area of life you want to go into.
Kids should be involved in fine arts because it gives them an opportunity, one, for a creative outlet, and two, it gives a good opportunity for some developing social skills with their peers. It's one of the most important things. If you can get involved in another activity, what you learn is not just what's being taught in the classroom, but you learn how to work with other people, which is very important.
Fine arts has a lot of different disciplines, and specifically the one I'm teaching here is music. Music really encompasses a lot of different things as far as splitting your brain, using all sides of it, the rhythmic aspect, the music aspect, listening, also pairing up with individuals to do a lot of different things. So music is very different in any other school activity because what it does is it really makes you think about a lot of different things.
The Fine Arts program is a place where all students can feel successful. There's something for everybody there. And in our day and age, creativity is considered one of the most important elements of the 21st century. The Fine Arts offers a place for students to be creative in music, theater, instrumentally, pottery, ceramics, all of those things that the students can participate in.
I feel that students should join a fine arts program because I believe it really makes the students become more secure about themselves. It takes away from their insecurities that they have. It builds their self-esteem. It not only helps with exercise with obesity students that we have or may not have, and it also allows those students that want to pursue dance as a career, they're able to find that in the school systems when they're not able to afford it elsewhere outside of schools.
Well, first off, I think it gives them a chance to be involved in an incredible tradition of artistic involvement that goes back hundreds of years, thousands of years. Gives them a chance to expand their own expression, their own capabilities in making music, making art. I think it develops you as a human being in ways that nothing else can.
Why should students join a fine art program? Especially at Owensboro High School, it gives them an opportunity to grow and to learn and to experience different things that we don't always get to experience. It's teamwork, it's building life lessons and creativity, and also using math skills and science skills and social studies skills that I'm not supposed to look up there, I'm supposed to look right here. It allows a student to use all of their skills in performance and in training.
I think the fine arts are important because they present people with the truth, but they also make the truth beautiful. And there's not a whole lot of honesty or beauty left in the world, so it's important that we keep the fine arts strong.
Well, the fine arts are important because they give people a chance to express themselves.
I think the fine arts are important because it's such a great way to be able to express yourself. You have different kinds of music that you can listen to and dance and put all your emotion into it. It's why people always cry when they come and see different things, and it's a really good way to express your emotions.
Fine arts are important to me because at a young age I was really captivated by music, and so giving me an outlet to express myself, I picked up the bass.
The main reason I think that the arts are important in a school environment is it gives a lot of kids who don't fit into certain groups, who don't fit into certain sports and things like that. It gives them a place to go if they have talent in other things, acting, music, dance, any of the stuff like that.
I chose my art form because I wanted to present the world with the way I see things. I wanted to give them a visual of my opinions, and I wanted to express myself.
I was really incredibly active in all my art classes and worked incredibly hard at it, and had 3 part-time jobs at the same time, but I worked harder at being an art student because I got really serious about it, and it kept evolving more opportunities.
It was my high school art teacher. He took a vested interest in me. He made it to be something that was accessible. I think a lot of times people have the perception that the arts are for the elite or just for the people who have a talent for it, but it was an experience that I'll never forget.
Hey, honestly, I was just really, I can remember being a little kid and going to parades and hearing the band. My grandfather was in band. I had some of my mom's cousins were in band, and I wound up going to that high school, and I was in band too. And so that was really what was interesting to me.
Well, when I was in school, I joined band, and I joined band in 6th grade. I actually started when I was in 2nd grade playing piano, and I really enjoyed piano. And then I remember when I was in 5th grade, we had a band that came out in 5th grade, and I listened to the band. I was like, man, look at those drummers in the back. Those drummers are awesome. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to bang on a drum.
I joined choir in 3rd grade, and it started out as just kind of a fun thing to do. But the longer I was in choir, the more I realized it's become so much a part of me. Like I said, it's because I'm able to express myself in a way that I never would be able to if I didn't have my music. And then it's just something I'm good at, and it's always been very important to me.
Ever since I can remember being 2 years old, I have cassette tapes of myself singing. Singing for me has always been something that takes me out of the norm and puts me in a different world. And there were times in my past that my world wasn't a comfortable place to be or a good place to be, and music made all of that go away.
I've always liked to dance, and I like to draw, and I like to sing, and music is something that I have a passion for, so I thought what better way to express myself than to dance to it.
When I was going to school here, we did not have a dance team. We did not have, dance was not offered at the schools. So unfortunately, my parents were able to help me somewhat to be able to take dance classes outside of school. But I would have been so happy if they had it when I was in school.
First time I saw the bass, I really liked the way it sounded, the way it looked. So when I picked it up, I mean, it was just an amazing feeling. And through the fine arts, it's really shown me the importance of music in society.
As a matter of fact, when the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra came to my high school, I went to school in Minnesota, in South Minneapolis, and the lady that was playing the bass did a tremendous job, and I was absolutely fascinated by all the movements, and especially the sound. She made a tremendous sound, and after that I decided this was something I had to try.
I did because my brother was in it, and because my mom wanted me to do something with other than go home and sit on the couch all day. And it just turned out that I was pretty good at it.
I think I always knew I wanted to be in theater. My mother swears that when I was 3, I expected applause when I said the blessing, which doesn't really surprise me, but I found what meant something to me. And being a part of theater and being a part of the theater family made a huge difference in my opportunities and what I was able to do as a person. Does that make sense? And I feel like I grew as an individual by having the opportunity to be creative in a different way.
Well, I had a fabulous music teacher. I think so often when you're just influenced by good teachers that you have in your past. And I had a fabulous music teacher, and I decided when I was in 4th grade that I wanted to be a school music teacher.
Well, for me, joining high school band was something that was kind of a strange journey. So the director came and found me and said, if you'll join band, we'll give you an instrument and I'll teach you for free. I continued on, got scholarships to go to college and music camps, and the rest of it all worked out from there. So it was kind of happenstance, but it's can't have any regrets about it. I've spent a lot of time around a lot of wonderful people, including meeting my wife through the arts.
I was in the band when I was in middle school, and I found out that I had zero artistic talent, and so I played football and basketball. But our students, I didn't have the opportunities. Again, we only had a band, and so the kids maybe put on a senior play is all the drama, and it was kind of an after-school practice for that, so I was not too interested. Anyway, I didn't have the opportunity that our students here in Owensboro have, and so I'm poor off from not having that opportunity, I assure you.